So now WWE sticking it up our asses once again. Now you gotta pay to see SmackDown if you missed it on Hulu. They're not gonna post it on their YouTube channel anymore. Now you're just gonna get little clips. That's okay. I'll just keep watching from the fine uploaders here on YouTube. Yeah, suck it, WWE. So anyway, we got this show tonight, and it was pretty fucking shitty, to say the very least. I mean, that's the understatement of the year. This was actually one of the worst shows of 2012 coming from WWE. I mean, this was fucking trash. This was fucking just horrible. Like, man, like I thought I already took out the trash, you know, and the trash usually goes out on Sunday night over here, and you know, all of a sudden the trash is like back in my house again. I'm like, what? I thought I just took it out, but now it's been transported onto my TV. We start off with an ordered promo, and my God, I could already feel my eyes shutting. I mean, my eyes are getting heavy. I mean, it's almost like Randy Orton's RKOing my eyes. Fucking, like, shutting down. Like, my God. Fucking boring-ass promo. Just because he's growing his hair and doesn't make him more interesting. You know? Then Del Rio comes out and says he's the Apex Predator. He's the real one. Barrett comes out, attacks him from behind. And you know that's going to be a match later on tonight. You know, they started off the right way on Raw. I have been begging them to stop this stupid-ass bullshit that they do. You know, you had The Miz, you know, mocking Booker T last week, saying that, you know, this is how it always happens over here on SmackDown. The opening segment's always setting up for a main event. That's exactly what happened this week. Then the first match comes, and we got Kane defeating Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, you know, just choke slam. That's it. It's over for Cody. Fucking buried. Then we got The Miz defeating Yoshitatsu. I don't understand this match. Tatsu, Superstars guy, comes back to SmackDown. We haven't seen him since he faced Tensai. This guy's been off TV for like 5 months. Was he injured? You know, was he fucking at home jacking off? I don't know. You know, all of a sudden he's just back on my TV all of a sudden. Am I supposed to care? I don't. You know, anyway, The Miz beats him, skull-crushing finale. Who the fuck cares about this match? Just a squash. Then you got Barrett and Orton have their match. And this shit's fucking boring as hell. Barrett's style is just, it's not grasping me. It's not, you know, they try to hard sell him as this type of like hardcore fighter. Like, ooh, he's like a back alley fighter or something, like a real fighter. And, I mean, he's just boring. Most of his offense is either botched or like lousy looking. Orton controls one half of the match, then Barrett controls the other half. It's a boring-ass formulaic match. Then Del Rio comes out, distracts Orton. Barrett hits him with the elbow. Nice job, WWE. So you job out one of your biggest stars to this piece of trash. No one's behind Barrett. He's not over. He's never been over. He wasn't over when he was in Nexus. And if you say he was, you're fucking lying. People here in the YWC would try to tell you that Barrett's over, that he should be world champion. These people are fucking morons. Can you imagine how shitty the WWE would be? You know, you want to get those ratings lowered at a 2.48? I'll tell you what you do. You make Wade Barrett the champion. Then you're going to have fucking 1.5s. Fucking terrible match. I don't understand. Wade Barrett has like wrestled a Barrett barrage of shit like the past month since he came back. And what do they do? They just keep on pushing him, and now he beats Orton. I don't really care about Orton jobbing. If it's one person who can afford to job or deserves to job, it's Orton. You know, I just don't understand. This win for Barrett obviously means that they got bigger things in store for him. Then we got this shitty ass segment. Actually, it happened before the Barrett match, but I'm gonna mention it now. More on the wig scandal. You got, you know, Layla and Caitlyn coming in there, and they're accusing eve of beating down Caitlyn from the pay-per-view. You know, no one cares about this storyline or anybody involved. You know, if they ain't fucking half naked, who gives a shit about the divas? That's what I've been saying right from the fucking start of this whole PG era. Fucking take your clothes off or go make me a sandwich. You're damn right. So anyway, they're, you know, saying about what they found on the iPad last week. It's basically just, you know, saying bullshit. Oh, you know, you looked at my iPad. How could you do this? And then she's like, oh, they must have, like, tampered with it or something. And then, you know, then they actually fall for it. And then Josh Matthews like, they don't have conclusive evidence. Fuck that shit. Who cares, you know? They're making this storyline too complicated. They should have just made it like, oh, you're busted and that's it. Instead, they're going on and like, ooh, look, there's these little crevices to the storyline that we can explore. Fucking just forget about it. Throw this storyline out the window. It's trash. So then you got your match here, and it's Eve and Oksana defeating Layla and Caitlyn. Layla kicks Caitlyn in the fucking head. She goes down. She stands around like a tar doing this. Oh my god! And then Eve just throws her out of the ring and gets the pin. Horrible match. Nothing doing at all. Then Sandow defeats Daniel Bryan. You know, it's really funny because prior to this match, Kane and the announcers were saying, oh, I wonder if Daniel Bryan's the weak link of this team. You know, if he loses, that's going to show that he's the weak link. And guess what? He fucking loses. What the fuck is that bullshit? So, this is more of the brainwashing. You know, they want people to hate Daniel Bryan. That's why they're putting him in this retarded-ass storyline. That's why they're having him wrestle these retarded-ass matches and jobbing in a retarded-ass fashion. Because they want you to fucking hate Daniel Bryan. You know something? Vince McMahon wants to take, you know, this great wrestler, the best fucking guy they got in the ring. And also on the mic, he's the most entertaining in the ring and outside of the ring right now in WWE of the current stars. You know, and he wants to destroy this guy, make you hate him, so you have no doubt in your mind to just say, you know, Daniel Bryan's shit, and so Vince can send him back to the Indies. Fuck Vince McMahon. Fuck what they're doing to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's the fucking man. And they've got to fucking get him out of this goddamn fucking tag team. It's fucking stupid already. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing the best wrestler on the roster wasted in some shitty ass tag team. And they're putting them in shitty ass matches on the TV shows. I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's like I fucking turn on my TV. I want to see the best fucking wrestler in the world, the real best in the world, not CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, wrestle a good match like he did against Dolph Ziggler on Raw. And what do I get? Fucking bullshit. I hate it. Then you got the face-to-face, woo, face-to-face with Sheamus and Big Show. It's just a boring ass promo. Then they beat up some security guards. Sheamus goes for a kick on Big Show. Big Show avoids it. More security guards get murdered. Wow, what a fucking great segment. What a fucking shitty ass goddamn show. I mean, you know, you like want to watch this show. You know, Raw was like, you know, I said it was decent because you had like 2 decent matches on it. But, you know, SmackDown is just fucking garbage. You saw that Wade Barrett Randy Orton match? I mean, look, I watched this on the internet, and honestly, I had to rewind it a couple of times because I was feeling kind of sleepy. Plus, I got this cold, and, you know, I'm feeling a little bit tired. And the thing is, it's like, you know, I'm trying to catch up. I couldn't watch it yesterday because I was working. Somehow I got Saturday off, so I sit down and watch the show, and I can't even stay fucking awake for it. Like, goddamn. I mean, it's like a wrestling show. This is what I'm into. And I can't even stay awake for it. So, you know, I don't know. This was just, like, one of the worst fucking SmackDowns I've seen this year. And I know, you know, that might sound like a hyperbole or something like that, but it's really not. Because it really was one of the worst. I mean, I could look down the list and I could just, like, without a shadow of a doubt, say I was not entertained by anything at all on this card. This fucking show was terrible. It was boring. You had like shitty ass matches. Nothing good. You can't even say like one thing was, ooh, you know, I like that. No, nothing at all. Fucking horrible.